Let's give them a little bit of escape. Seems like they don't notice when they're getting shot at.
Starting the long-range 119 PRC man pack training.
Holy shit.
It's a lot of
video.
These are humongous. This antenna
Want me
makes
to
me
say it
taller.
again?
I'm taller than you, bitch.
Alright, everyone has a radio.
This is a very long antenna.
Exactly,
Definitely.
that's the point. Alright, please get back in your position, Korean, before I
This is so
kick your ass.
complicated.
Alright,
Go ahead.
now, everybody has your radio already up.
Yes, sir.
No, hold on.
Alright, let's wait just
Now
for
I do.
the faggish cameraman over here.
Don't mind me, I just want to play
Yeah,
a
no,
part.
you want to
What is
show...
this? The ANPRC 119?
Yes, yes, it's the only radio in there, man, what the fuck.
Go easy
Alright.
on there.
Everybody, control...
Sorry. X.
Alright, Control Shift X. Now, welcome to World War II, motherfuckers.
Yay!
Now, you should see a lot of knobs and buttons and all that shit. You may think it's complicated, but trust me, this is nothing compared to the 117 Foxtrot.
No, that one's easy.
Are we gonna get into that one?
Yes!
Yes. Okay,
No.
I saw the table. It's here.
Alright, alright,
Cut
alright.
the
Listen.
chatter.
This radio has a max range of probably 40k from 25 to 40k depending on the terrain. Alright? So what do we have here? Top left notch channel. You can switch from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and also manual that you hit frequency, then you select your own frequency, but it does not work, alright? It's just gonna switch over to the preset channels because this is ACRE. It's almost real, but not real. What do we have next? We have the antenna, which is useless, like the antenna entry, and below the channels on the left, we have the power. We have low, which is marked as LO. We have medium as M, and we have I, exactly, which is the highest power of this radio. Whenever you get this radio, you switch it to high so you can get the max range of it. Whenever you are in a vehicle, you switch to PA, which uses the vehicle's power to amplify and get a higher radio distance. Now, the bottom left notch is basically the radio thingy. You can shut the radio off with that. You can turn the radio on with that. Like if you're tired of hearing radio traffic or you're just off duty at base, you turn the radio off so you don't have to hear the traffic. Then what do we have next? ComSec. Do not mess with those. Any ComSecs, if there's a ComSec we're gonna use is the PT, which is the
Your
right
channel was edited.
top notch. Everybody sees that?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Now, another thing. Right bottom notch, volume. Right click on it, turns down your volume. Left click on it, and turns it up. Everyone got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah. This completes the introduction of the 119 PRC long range man pack.
It's a long word.
Yeah. Everybody,
Welcome
please
to the
drop it.
military.
Not really, no. Welcome to World War II.
You're really
basically.
making a mess of the base, you know?
I know.
Wine.
I don't know
fire.
Oh, it's Saint. Saint all by himself over there. What if a loner?
He's
So, guys, just wanted to let you know, I saw the table earlier.
Where? Where did it like fly by? Like UFO
Yeah,
style?
yeah. It flew by, then landed over
And
there
got up
in the
in
far
your
corner.
ass.
No, it
I
landed in
don't
the far
believe
corner
you.
over there, and then it just bounced off again.
Fox, we done the 152 yet?
The scientists always say it's just
No, I do have a 152,
bird.
but I've
Yeah.
never
Cup of coffee.
worked with it.
We
No,
know
I don't
better.
like
Starbucks.
It's
Alright, I'll go
stable.
through it later.
I think it's a hoax.
Starbucks. Everybody knows Starbucks.
Evening, First
What?
Lieutenant.
The fuck happened here?
Why?
That's called radio training.
Where's
They
my
haven't-
tango?
Dat is essential.
Oh, you son of a... Welcome to the introduction of the PRC 117 Foxtrot. If you please open up your radio by Control Shift X, and you just got in the 21st century. It may look pretty complicated, but if you all pay attention, it's gonna be pretty easy. So, what do we have here? The only notch we have is the right bottom notch, which like you turn on and off your radio and you switch from PT to anything else you have. The rest of it is by using the keypad. So, the only thing you need to know about this radio is setting channels, turning up and down the volume, and change the range power. So everybody, you're gonna hit 8 on your keypad, not the keyboard, I mean the radio keypad. And you're gonna hit enter. And then you have a menu saying frequency, CS data, SQL, power, and name. Correct. Is everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Now, you're gonna click twice on the left arrow, so you got the power flashing, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright, you're gonna hit enter, and what do we have here? Current and new, as we saw in the 148s as well.
Yeah.
Everybody got that. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna switch the range with your either left or right arrow, it's as you wish, and you're gonna set the range to 20,000.
That's the absolute max rating.
Yes. Well, as I say, it always depends on the terrain.
I have a question regarding this.
Yeah.
In what purpose would you use these radios?
Alright. Every vehicle has a 117 Foxtrot. All of the vehicles,
Cannot
since
fire.
Humvees, except like bikes and ATVs, they don't have that, of course. But Humvees, A10s, C-130s, Strikers, rolling hammers, riding horses, everything has a 1-1 Foxtrot.
A horse has it?
Yes, even a horse has it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm talking about military horses, not your girlfriend's father's horses.
Where do we keep the radio on the horse?
Yeah.
2 guys, 1 horse.
Anus.
Alright,
Guys,
alright,
that's off
we got
topic.
it, we got it.
Alright, let's
Alright.
continue.
Everyone, set your new at 20,000 and you're gonna hit enter. And it's gonna go back to the channels, correct?
Correct.
Alright, there we go. You have your radio set to 20,000. As always, and I keep saying it, it depends on the terrain. If you have a hill between you, it's not gonna go 20,000. It's probably gonna go 10. Alright? So, to change your volume, you simply have 2 keys proper for the volume, correct? Same as the channel, you have the pre-keys, which is to change channels, and you have 100 channels on this radio as well.
For you who are quite stupid, pre means preset.
Yeah.
Gosh, thanks, Felix.
I know.
So-
No, you know too much.
Everybody
Yeah.
got this, alright? It's pretty basic, right?
It's basically It feels like it's kind of a universal system with these radios. Just like switch around, press enter, like change the arrow keys around a little, and then you
Yeah,
got
but
it.
we probably have people that didn't finish 4th grade, right, Jansen?
What?
I'm
Hey,
kidding,
hey,
I'm
don't make
Why
fun of that.
me?
I haven't finished it either.
Oh god. Why didn't
And
you
what about
just
Corinne
get
and
your
that little
mouth
guy?
shut?
I finished 4th grade.
Alright, this
Oh, shut up.
completes the introduction of the 117 PRC Foxtrot.
Gosh, finally, I hate these bloody radios.
Can I have a 343 back?
No, we don't
Infantry
like
man
you.
for life.
Not really.
Can I have my
no.
World War II relic?
No.
No, no. Everybody, get the fuck off. Oh, actually, we still have one more radio to
Oh
go
my
through.
god.
User in your
no.
channel timed out.
Ashton is gonna go through it, not me.
What radio is it?
You'll see.
152.
It's a no, yeah, exactly. It's a pretty damn ugly
No.
radio.
Probably like a NASA radio.
God, I'm a
So
cry.
that
Hey,
concludes
Corinne,
that
stop
radio
jumping,
train.
you little kid.
I've never used this radio.
Okay, everybody face.
Alright.
Okay, guys, this is the introduction and the basic use of the 152 radio. This is a section to platoon level radio, i.e. you communicate through your section to section or section to platoon commander. One person per section will probably have one of these. If not, you'll be using the 148 VHF or UHF. Everybody understand that so far?
Yes.
Yep.
Copy that. Okay, so if anybody would like to open up the 152.
Oh.
That
Everybody
is
This is
ugly.
just a toy.
Does everybody see a green radio?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a blob.
Okay.
It's a toy radio.
This is a Tonka tank fire engine radio. It's used by 3-year-olds to communicate with each other. Alright. This radio has a range of 5 kilometers, I think. That's last I found out anyway. Yeah,
Great
it
kids.
has
Are
a
you sure
range
not
of about
5 meters?
5k. Yeah, 5 meters if you're lucky. That's a 443, mate. Okay, so stand by. Okay, so you see this is a basic, really basic thing. It's better than the 343, but worse than any other radio I've ever seen in my life. So, you have multiple buttons on this radio. You have 4 arrow buttons and a plus and a minus, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so the pre button, the plus and minus, change the channel up and down, clearly from channel 1 up to channel 100. Everybody can kind of see that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so the next button you'll see is the 2 left and right arrows, volume control. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Anytime you use the options on this radio, you do not use the plus and minus or left and right keys. You will use the 6 and 9 keys. See the other up and down arrows?
69,
Yeah.
69.
Wow, how mature of you. Right, okay, so what you want to do now is click the button number 7. You will see you have 4 options: power, frequency, squelch, and comsec. Everybody press enter on power. Everybody there? You should now
Yeah.
have 4 options: low, medium, high, and user. As far as I'm concerned, user doesn't work. I've never got it to work. So, I want you all to scroll down to high by using the 6 and 9 key, and then press enter. Your radio is now set to a range of 5 kilometers on high.
I have a question.
Go on.
What the hell do you use squelch for?
Right, okay, I'm gonna go through that now. Next one down is frequency, but ignore that, you can just do that yourself. Squelch. I'm about to find out. Okay, squelch. Everybody go down to squelch.
Huh?
It's
The blank
empty.
screen.
Press, it's just empty, yeah? It doesn't work. Thought it did. Okay, ComSec, as Fox said earlier, ComSec stands for Com Security. It's blank, because it's not used with an ACRE. That is how basic the 152 is. It's like simple. There's nothing more to this radio that I can think of except from nothing, because nothing else seems to work.
Of
Program
course
works.
it is, you can make it story.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the 0 button does for some reason, that's just weird. That's it basically, guys, the introduction to 152. So all radios you've used today, right, the 119 and 117 are from section to platoon to command HQ. So you can use, basically within a GTO, or within any other kind of Arma clan you might see that use these radios, you will use the 117 and 119 to speak from section up to either platoon command or company command. Yeah, does everyone understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Only one guy
Yes.
per section will use this radio, as it's in a there's only one JTAC, one joint terminal attack controller, i.e. he controls the artillery, the CASEVACs, any kind of support we need, you know, CAS, stuff like that. He'll be the guy who's speaking to the CAS and telling them where the enemy are. From now on, when you're using CAS and ACRE together, you will not fire until you have permission from the guy on the ground. So you do not fire on him. Even if you clear line of sight on the enemy, you will not open fire until told to. Yeah? Don't go trigger happy if you're on the chopper. So, that's it. The 343 is an intercommunication section radio, i.e. you all speak within your sections with it, or use direct communication. The 148s are used from section to section, so you can read from one section to another section, or section to platoon, possibly. Same with the 152. That's, to be honest, all the radios that you're going to ever use within Arma. When the new ACRE does come out, there's some brilliant features that I've seen, and if you set your power to high, you will run your battery down, because ACRE radios are apparently going to have batteries soon.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
I still have one more
more
thing.
complicated crap.
And Fox, over to you. I still have one more thing after Fox as well.
Alright. Alright. Now, this is basically the last and more or less important thing you need to know. So, imagine you are an FTAC. You have the 119 and, let's say a 343 squad radio. And you are talking to the HQ, and at the same time you're talking to your squad. And both are talking at the same time, and you have no idea who's who. What you all gonna do? You're gonna press Control Shift, and you're gonna press one of the arrows you would like. For example, if you press Control Shift left arrow,
Ooh, right.
it's gonna set your radio to your left ear. And if you switch, like if you have your 343, it's gonna set the 343 to your left ear. And if you have the 119, you switch with the Control Shift A to the 119. You switch the 119 to your right ear, and so on. To switch it to both ear, you just use either the back or front arrow.
I think it's only from.
I actually never knew that.
Exactly.
I learn something new every day.
Someone say something in the radio so I can hear this stuff.
Cancel that, guys. Okay, so now you've just learned how to switch that around. Right. There's no point in knowing how to use a radio if you don't know how to speak over the radio. There's multiple things to do with a radio. Ever heard of the phonetic alphabet? That's Alpha Bravo and everything, yeah? You all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know that, right. What we're going to move on to is extremely basic contact drills and stuff like that. So say you guys have come under contact, right? The squad leader has shouted contact, or anyone has shouted contact. So, over the 343, you're all going, where's the enemy and all this shit, right? The guy on JTAC is going to instantly, as I was saying earlier, instantly contact Command HQ and say, contact, wait out. What he's then going to do after that is he's going to get to the squad leader and ask, right, where's the enemy? How many is there? Do you want any kind of support? Do you need a CASEVAC? They're the main 4 important things you will probably need to ask your squad leader. He should know everything because he should be a cool guy. It's no point rushing on a radio, yeah? So say you've said contact wait out. Every radio goes dead except from the 343, yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone understand? Okay, sorted. So now you know, anytime there's contact wait out on the net, as we call it, we don't call them radios, we call it the net, yeah? That's when you cut comms completely. Don't even say anything. It goes dead. Yeah? The only people that will be able to speak on that radio from then on is a Section JTAC or the Command HQ getting hold of Section JTAC. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all know a contact way out. So it's no point rushing over radio like I was saying a minute ago. Take your time, right? If it's a longer message, longer than 10-20 seconds, you need to say break. So, okay, has everyone got a radio within the 152, haven't they?
Yeah, 152.
Okay, so let me run over here.
Right, so everyone hears me, yeah? Yeah. Okay, sorted. Okay, so say I'm speaking to another section and going blah blah blah, we're under contact, we've hit an IED, we've got multiple casualties, we need support, break. As you heard there, I did say break, because this message is going to last longer than 10 seconds. So after you say break, you wait 3 seconds and you carry on your message. So, okay, I need a chin up to this location, out. Everybody understand the kind of how to break down a message? Yeah. Okay, so
As I said, this is extremely brief. So, the next thing you're going to learn is how to do a 9-line Kazivac or artillery request. I will post this little PDF on the forums in a bit, but if you'd all like to just listen for like 2 minutes, minimize. Okay, anytime you take a casualty, the JTAC or any guy that knows how to use a radio, you should know how to use 9-liners, because if your JTAC gets hit, you need to know how to use it. So, say you've got your JTAC is hit, yeah, he's down, you need to grab his radio. What you will do is the first thing you're going to say is, if he's already done contact, wait out report, you're fine. But what has happened if not, what you will do is you will pick up the radio and you will say, 0 Alpha, this is, no, cancel last, sorry. 1 Bravo, this is 0, cancel that, fuck's sake. You will say your call sign, then them. So it'll be 1 Bravo to 0 Alpha, casualty, wait out. You give it 5 seconds. You will then say, carrying on, 9-line Kazivac request. There's 9 lines to this Kazivac request. Yes, some are not needed, some are. The way this works is, these 9 lines are to get urgent medical, like either supplies or a Chinook to your location. In any mission you will have 2 types of chopper, a Black Hawk and a Chinook. Right? They will have 2 separate call signs. You on the ground will need to know these call signs. So say the Chinook is Shadow 1 and the Black Hawk is, I don't know, Delta 12 or something like that. You need to think in your head, is this, do I need a Chinook or do I need a Black Hawk? Yeah? Say if you're in a big open field, Chinook, yeah, or depend on enemy, Chinook. If you're in an enclosed compound, a Black Hawk. Does everyone understand?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go on.
What would be defined as a casualty?
Casualty is a guy who is unconscious, and cannot move. So you, what I'm just gonna script in now is that if a guy goes down and is unconscious, you guys cannot get him back alive until he's back in base. Yeah, and get him urgent medical attention. Yeah. The combat medical on the ground can stabilize him and give him morphine and stuff like that, but he will not be able to walk. So clearly, you don't want a guy that's not able to walk. So a casualty is defined as someone who cannot walk. In ACE anyway. So, we'll move on to the actual 9-liner now. This is 9 lines of pure awesomeness, but it's extremely good. So, it's easy. So, line 1. Can anyone guess what that might be?
Penis.
Funny. Right. Line 1
You don't have
will
one.
be location. Right. This will either be in a 6-digit grid or an 8-digit grid. There is a mod for Arma that does 8-digit grids. So, you will say, stand by. Right. You say 9-line Kazivac request to follow. Break. You give it a break. So you say location 14A246 break. Between every line you're going to say break. So line 2 says radio frequency or call sign. This is the frequency you are on and the call sign you are assigned. Yeah? So line 2 you'll give your radio frequency and your call sign. You will then say break. Line 3 is the most important bit. It's how many patients you've got. Say you've only got 1. There's 4 bits to this. Urgent, yeah, if he's lost a loss of life, he's lost his limb, or he's got an eyesight. B, or number 2, which is urgent surgical, so he needs urgent surgical intervention. C and D are the priority and the routine. The priority is what priority the patients are, and the routine is the routine of getting the casualties out of there. Line 4 after that will be special equipment, i.e. extraction equipment, hoist, ventilators. None of that's really needed. Line 5 will be the patient type. So litter is people that have not got any limbs missing, they're just either shot in the chest or something. And then ambulatory is people who've got limbs missing and stuff, I think. Line 6 is enemy troops or security at pickup site. You want the enemy troops in the area, yes or no. The number of enemy troops, possible enemy troops, and if they need an armed escort in the chopper. Line 7 is a method of marking, i.e., you remember the panel from earlier, the yellow and the yellow and pink panel.
Yeah.
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 That's one way of marking it. You can use smoke. You can use
IR
you know,
strobes.
IR strobe, stuff like that if it's at night.
Mhm.
Right. Line 8 is the patient nationality or status. So if it could be a US guy attached to your platoon, you'll need to say this guy's US or this guy's from the UK or is a British soldier, whatever. The next one, line 9, is not needed. It says CBR contamination, i.e. nuclear, radiological, biological or chemical. That is only needed for nuclear, biological, radiological, yeah, that stuff. Yeah, it's only needed for that kind of warfare. The last thing is remarks, i.e. the rank, the name, kind of injuries, and the amplifying info, i.e. I don't know, what kind of like other support do you need? That's a 9-line cast request. You
Is
only
this-
need to go on, carry on.
Yeah, is this gonna be up on the forums that we can just rehearse this to ourselves?
Yeah, you can fit it yourself.
Yeah,
But
thanks,
people
It's only
want to know
really
it.
needed by JTACs, but you guys should know it in case your JTAC does go down.
God
Right,
damn it.
you're going to be happy to know this. That's the end of Reiki radio training. We can get fun now.
Great.
Yay.
2
Right,
hours.
Get some
2
beer.
hours.
We've been doing this 2 hours.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
we'll
have all
go-
the time in the world.